Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, and wherever you are at, and welcome back to the Notwandi channel. Today, I want to talk about feeling lost and, I guess, stuck in your 20s. Being at this age where you're still considered young, but now that you're an adult, is such a weird place to be. Especially when you're studying a degree or looking for, full-time work, or figuring out who you are is such an overwhelming and isolating feeling that I feel on a daily basis. And it doesn't help with the fact that you kind of realize that you're on this journey on your own. And when you're like me and you have a degree but you're working a completely different job, and sometimes I'm sitting at the desk and I'm wondering, man, is this what my life will become? Will things ever work out? Will it? That lingering anxiety is probably the best way I feel about feeling lost in your 20s. You're at a point where you're standing. The best way I can describe how I feel feeling stuck now is I'm at a crossroad, and there are multiple crossroads, and it seems like I can't decide which crossroad to simply go. And even if I choose that crossroad, will it even work out? There's this constant looming anxiety on just a regular dude that's in his 20s, man. It's just, I'm sure, to the people that are watching right now feel the same way, in the fact they will ponder this question: is what I'm doing working out? Do I even like what I'm doing? What about this? What about that? And I hate it. Every single day it feels like I'm nothing more than a leaf that's just been blown around in the wind, and I've ended up here. I work a job where I slowly grew jaded and currently now despise, especially with all the politics and whatnot. And when you continue to live in life and, you're trying your best and all these things happen to you, you've got family issues, and you realize that the job you're working, it pays, but not enough for you, to do what you want. And you're working on this YouTube channel and for years, and you're seeing no results. It can feel like you're making no progress, and you feel completely and utterly lost in this thing called life. But it then hit me. You and all of us, we will never, ever have it all figured out. It's just not possible. If you have it all figured out, where's the fun in that? And I speak for most people. This is our first time on this damn planet. I'm not going to talk about reincarnation, but this is our first time on this planet. And I've learned that I put such high expectations on myself. And even if I were to go back 5 years and ask that, kid what he thought I would look like in 5 years, he'd list like, oh bro, I'm going to be jacked, I'm going to be huge, I'm going to have a high paying job, my YouTube channel is going to work out. I just know that if that kid saw me now, he'd be like, man, why are you looking so down? I might not, and you might not have much, but someone out there would kill to have what you have. And it doesn't help the fact that social media as well, you have all these kids that like what, few years younger than me, and they have it all sorted out. You're talking about sports stars and all these other influencers and YouTubers, and I'm sitting here working my desk job like, man, like, what am I doing with my life? It's such a tough question. And when you realize, as you go through life and get a bit older, you are never ever going to have it figured out. No one does. Everyone out here's faking it. And that's what it is. And the fact that plans are bullshit. Whatever plan you make in your life will never turn out. And I feel glad that I don't have it figured all out. Imagine how boring it would be, having it all figured out. What will be the purpose of being on this planet? Doing what you do. And living like you do. Sometimes I just wish I had the answers to everything. Or that life just showed me that. What I'm doing now, is it gonna work out? Am I gonna have it figured out? Am I ever gonna buy my family a house? I just want to know, man. It can be so frustrating that when you're trying so hard to get your life together, and it feels like every time you try and do that, life just throws these obstacles at you, these curveballs, where it gets to a point where it's like, man, like, are things ever gonna work out? Sometimes when I feel lost, and whenever I wake up in the morning, it can be such a tough challenge. It feels like every time I get out of bed, it feels I'm climbing Everest. Every single damn time. And some days it just becomes too much. I just can't. I'm sick of feeling like I'm a little hamster running around on its training wheels, making no progress. And I'm seeing all these other people make leaps in their careers, and people are traveling all over the world, and I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, is this it? Am I only going to amount to this lousy 9 to 5, and are the things that I'm working on going to work out? I hate it. I just want it now. I genuinely do. I want the house now. I want the success now. I want to help out my family now. I want the results now. And it's so frustrating that it feels like I'm not getting the results that I so desperately want. But when I look at myself compared with a few years ago, holy shit, look at all the progress I've made. And I can take pride in the fact that I'm still on this planet and trying, and that's what matters. At least when you're walking down the wrong path, you'll learn something from it. But sitting around and doing nothing, that's possibly the worst thing you can do. That's genuinely wasted time. And it's okay to feel lost. We're all young. We're not meant to have it all figured out. And I feel like we're so harsh on ourselves, especially with how social media is portraying that we need to be working 24/7. We need to have it all figured out. All of these CEOs have it figured out by 19. They founded this company and whatnot. And I want you listening to this, you will never ever have it figured out. And they don't as well. There are exceptions. You have to realize that. You are you. You're building your own path. You're walking your own unique path. The most important fact is that while you might feel lost, don't ever feel lost about the why and the purpose and what you love to do in life. That is the message that I wanted to convey and wanted to talk about. If I had to tell my younger self 5 years ago about feeling lost in life, it's normal. And you know what? It's okay to kind of sit down, kind of like a Dark Souls campfire, and just rest and just think about what you want to do, who you want to be, and most importantly, your purpose in life. It comes to you in the moment. I don't know how else to explain it. I think I felt it when recording these videos, but I know I've kind of rambled all over the place for this video, and I guess kind of suits the theme of being lost in your 20s is such a natural thing. And honestly, if I could go back a few years, I'll just tell myself, stop being so harsh on yourself, man. You're doing just fine. Stop wasting time counting other people's money and just go at your own pace. Do good in this world. And just be a good person. That's possibly the way that I could feel it. The frustration of feeling lost and not getting the results that you want. And asking yourself, is there more to life than just working a career that I don't care about? Yes, there is. But all I can say is that I'm thankful for what I have and this small YouTube channel and community that I have. But this video is all over the place, but it's like they say, it's not how you start, it's about how you finish. And life is a very, very long marathon. It's not a race. Stop sprinting to chase a goal that you may think that it might answer the questions, the why, and kind of fulfill that void and that purpose in your life, and it doesn't, dude. Your life is meant to be a unique journey of figuring out what you want, who you are, and ultimately the person that you become. So it's okay to feel lost, but don't ever stop. That's all I wanted to say today. The frustration of where I'm at in life is kind of, I guess I'm trying to convey that and discuss it in this video, but I feel like I've captured it. It's very hard to describe it of youth and being young. It just sucks that, I just want to feel valued and important and matter in this world. But that's another topic. Regardless, my fellow viewers, we are all on this lost, anxious journey called life, and you realize that even when you look back, it's, you're gonna be okay. Anyways, I'll see you lovely, lovely people in the next one.